Instead of trying to make your life perfect, give yourself the freedom to make it an adventure and go ever upward. Dropbox is my life. No one is born a CEO, but no one tells you that. Hello, friends. This saying by the well-known personality Andrew. Drew Houston will always motivate us to move ahead. He always wanted to become Bill Gates from his childhood, a tech prodigy who started coding when he was just 5 years old. At 15 years old, he converted Linux code, and now he is a famous American internet entrepreneur and the co-founder and CEO of Dropbox, an online backup and storage service with more than 500 million users. Today, we will talk about him and explore his interesting and successful journey. So, fasten your seatbelts and get ready to dive in with me. Please stay with us until the end as I will share Drew Houston's success mantra, which you too can implement in your life to achieve name, fame, and success like him. Let's first learn about his family background and history. Andrew Drew Houston was born on March 4, 1983 in Acton, Massachusetts, USA. Drew started reading at 18 months old. By the age of 2.5, Drew began playing games on an IBM PC at home. At the age of 8, he used bulletin board systems and learned how to make games, work on reverse engineering. Drew was interested in entrepreneurship since he was 13 years old. He wanted to be the next Bill Gates. While in 6th grade, he wished to learn how to incorporate a company. Drew was beta testing his new computer games at 13 years old when he observed security flaws. He emailed the designer who wanted to hire him, but Drew was not of working age yet. While in school, Drew learned the basic computer language. In high school, Drew was involved in startups like Accolade, Bit9, and HubSpot. At the age of 15, Drew worked for an industrial robotics startup by an MIT professor. He converted Linux code, which saved the team thousands of dollars. This journey of his shows that he was passionate and hardworking from his early childhood, which helped him create Dropbox. Drew's father, Ken Houston, was a Harvard graduate who inspired and motivated him. He is an engineer. Ken had bought an IBM PC computer for his son. His mother, Cecily Houston, is a high school librarian. But the most important question is, how did he get the idea of making Dropbox? Let's find out. Yes, this is Drew Houston, who believes in doing and implementing his dreams, who believes in making dreams come true. Drew got the idea of Dropbox while he was at MIT. He repeatedly forgot to carry his USB drive to class. The idea for Dropbox was born in 2007 when Houston was on a bus ride and suddenly realized that he had forgotten his flash drive, which had important files on it. Drew did not like the existing services due to problems like internet latency, large files, and bugs. He was interested in resolving these issues, and the solution gave rise to Dropbox. Houston co-founded the company in 2007 when he was 24 with MIT classmate Arash Ferdowsi. So, this is the idea of Dropbox, which got implemented by him. But how did this idea turn into a business? Let's find out. One standout strategy that Dropbox employed was a campaign offering users 128 megabytes of storage in return for sharing a referral link on Facebook and Twitter. Within just 30 days, Dropbox users sent out 2.8 million invites. Drew Houston and Arash Ferdowsi, as a startup company, got initial funding from seed accelerator Y Combinator. At present, Dropbox is ranked as one of the top 20 startups in Silicon Valley. The cloud storage provider went public in March of 2018, with shares jumping more than 35% on its first day. Houston, who owns over 20% of the company, is Dropbox's largest individual shareholder. He never looked back and always moved forward. Dropbox made it very easy for teams in a company to collaborate. It was just a matter of putting files in a folder and sharing that folder with team members. This level of collaboration made businesses attached to Dropbox because it was just too simple. Part of what made Dropbox popular was the innovative technology it uses for file sync, block-level file copying. Launched in 2008, the platform hit the milestone of 100 million registered users 4 years later. In terms of revenue, Dropbox revenue for the quarter ending June 30, 2023 was $0.623 billion, an 8.7% increase year over year. Dropbox revenue for the 12 months ending June 30, 2023, was $2.423 billion, a 7.67% increase year over year. Today, with more than 700 million registered users across approximately 180 countries, they are on a mission to design a more enlightened way of working. Dropbox's cloud storage and file sharing subscription business is slightly elevated compared to a few quarters ago. This is likely due to recent price increases the company has implemented, which are starting to flow through as its customers renew their contracts. While this is somewhat concerning, Dropbox is still seeing incremental revenue gains from these price increases, which should be positive over the long term. Dropbox aims to achieve $1 billion in annual free cash flow by 2024, up from $764 million in 2022. For the current year, management provided free cash flow guidance of $825 million to $855 million, which puts the company on solid footing to hit its $1 billion target. Investors should hold management accountable when evaluating the company's cash flow going forward. If it significantly underperforms this guidance, that means something has gone wrong with Dropbox's business. In the end, remember, if you are going to go to the moon, you don't shoot the rocket right at the moon. You have to go at it obliquely. Drew Houston's journey teaches us not to worry about failure, as you only need to be right once. Follow this in your life too, because you deserve the best. Now it's time to conclude, but friends, don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video.